Hello and welcome to another edition of the Manager's Video Blog. So glad you're able to join us. Today we decided to go up to the transfer station here in the city of Latrobe and meet with Public Works Director Joe Bush. Excited that you've taken the opportunity to learn a little bit about the city and take time to watch Manager's Video Blog. As always, this is meant to be a two-way conversation, so please, if you have any ideas or reaction as of today's video, send me an email or give me a phone call. Email agraziani at cityoflatrobe.com. You can give me a call anytime. Again, check out the city's website. I'm here today with Public Works Director Joe Bush. First, I want to pull Joe's leg a little bit. Joe's been working for the city for over about 30 years or so. And I was talking to Bart Buck today. Bart told me there was an article in the paper that Joe single-handedly saved the town from a flood. So I want to thank you, for that, Joe. And another time, I think it was reported in the news that you could call Joe Bush because he knows just about how to fix anything. And I tend to agree with this. Since I've known Joe since August, he has said yes to just about everything I've asked him to do and has been willing to go along with a pretty aggressive, I think, direction here in the city. Not having to go further with that, it's been pretty wild around here since I've been here. Yes. With the transfer station. Joe, you want to talk a little bit about what's going on here at the transfer station?
Our transfer station, first of all, we're pretty unique in the fact that we're one of the few transfer stations that is city-owned, owned by a municipality and run by a municipality. It has always been a profit stream for the city of Latrobe. Last year, due to our hailstorm, our profits had actually over doubled. This took a lot of manpower and took away from some of our street work, but we cashed in on it when we could, and we expect this year to be almost as good, Alex.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So, okay, I'm not familiar with how the transfer station works. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about general contractors or homeowners, business owners, bringing their waste up here, disposing of it at a fee, and then we in turn haul it to a landfill. We transport it to a landfill.
So you provide a convenience for people, and how does that work? I mean, why don't I just take it to the landfill?
Well, first of all, we feel that we're very convenient, and we do have an $8 minimum up to 200 pounds, where you'll find most of your landfills in the area are 1 ton minimum. In other words, if you take something that only weighed a couple hundred pounds, a sofa for instance, you would be paying 1 ton to get rid of that. So we, along with the DEP, we feel that we're providing a great service for the people around here to be able to get rid of stuff at a reasonable cost rather than illegal dumping.
Well, I mean, do you have to be a City of Latrobe resident to take advantage of taking stuff to the transfer station?
Oh, my no, Alex. We have people coming from all around Greensburg, Ligonier, Blairsville, Unity Dairy Township. They come all around.
So if I live in Bagley, my option is one, a bad option, illegal dumping.
Correct. 2,
drive it down to Scottdale or over to Harrison City to one of the big landfills, which is an hour or 45-minute drive or something like that, 45 minutes. Or take it here, and maybe depending on how much I have to dispose of, saving a lot of money.
Correct.
So I'm saving time and money by coming here.
Correct.
Are we busy?
We've been extremely busy. Like I said, last year our volume doubled. I expect it to be almost there this year.
Good. That's great. And again, the beauty of this is it works for the city. As Joe said, it adds to the diversity of our revenue stream. So we're not just so reliant on the property tax. And it's, I think, an exciting opportunity. As Joe's mentioned, there's very few local governments that actually have this. Last year for the city of Latrobe, about 30% of our revenue was generated through receipts of the transfer station, which is pretty significant considering we have about a $5 million budget and that much was generated here. So thanks for the guys and for the hard work. For those of you who have not experienced a transfer station, you're welcome to do that, even if you just want to do simply recycling, which is for free. You can come out here and recycle, I believe, cardboard. We have a cardboard baler here.
Correct.
And what other things can we recycle?
Clear colored glass. We're doing plastics and corrugated cardboard at this time. We hope later on in the year, in conjunction with our new garbage contract that we'll be entering into, that we'll go into single stream and also be accepting newspaper, chipboard.
Yeah. Single stream is really exciting. It's going to offer every resident of Latrobe the opportunity to really reduce their waste stream by recycling plastic, cardboard, newspaper, paper, spaghetti boxes. That's the things we talk about. What was the chipboard you called it? Some of those things, cereal boxes can be recycled as well. Before we leave the transfer station, we probably won't have time to talk about some other things like paving. We'll get you another time. Talk a little bit about the roll-off service that you provide for the City of Latrobe residents, and quite frankly can provide for other institutions or entities.
Yes, Alex. We have a number of 30-yard roll-off boxes and our own roll-off service here in Latrobe. If you, for instance, are cleaning out your garage or your house or putting a roof on your house, you can rent a box from us. We will deliver it on site. When you're completed with the box, we will go pick it up and take it to the landfill. In the past, many have found that to be a lot easier way than transporting several pickup truckloads or carloads here.
Talk a little bit about these bagsters. I noticed Waste Management out at Lowe's sells a product that you can also put a large quantity of garbage in or waste in. How does that work in the City of Latrobe? Are those legal or not for us?
Alex, those are not legal in the City of Latrobe. The thing that's confusing, although you may have a Latrobe address and do not live in the City of Latrobe, you can still use that waste management service. But if you're within our city limits, you must use our service.
Great. And again, it's very reasonably cost. Great service. The guys can get the box to you conveniently, can get it pulled back conveniently. It's priced right, so we're not putting our citizens at disadvantage, but they need to know if they plan to use a bagster from Waste Management, it's not something they can do within the city.
Correct.
Boy, we covered a lot in a short time, Joe. I'm going to have to come back. I'd love to come back up here, talk to Joe about paving and some of the other things we're doing here. Just again, a quick word. These are services for the city. They're great, convenient services. They save you time. You have a busy Saturday. You want to get stuff going. Come out to the transfer station because I know we're open on Saturday. What are our hours on Saturday?
Our hours for dumping are 7 to 2 through the week and 7 to 11:30 on Saturdays.
Excellent.
I encourage you, if you're coming Saturday, to come as early as you can. It gets quite busy later on in the morning.
I can attest that. And let me tell you, these guys are great. I came out here with a trailer on the back of my minivan, and I don't know how to back the thing up. I can go straight, but back up is a whole different thing. So he said, go ahead and pull it back in to the place to dump. Well, I couldn't do it. And one of the workers, Gary Kaib, Sr., saw that I was having trouble, and Gary was kind enough to take the keys from me and put it in only like an expert could. So that's the kind of service you get here at the City of Latrobe Transfer Station. Please take advantage of it, and for more information, go to the cityoflatrobe.com website, where you can find out the schedule of prices for the transfer station. Again, get the operating hours and any other questions you might have, and as well as our contact information. Thanks for listening in and watching this version of the City of Latrobe Manager's video blog.